All right, we're here at NAB 2020. Nick Huston for Gotham Sound with Doc Justice of Halter-Technical. How you doing, Doc?
Excellent. Pleasure to be here. Nice to talk with you again.
Great to see you.
Yeah.
So Doc is here with the new Microsone. Before you tell us about that, I just want to mention to everybody that is watching in their homes, wherever they may be, that we're live on the floor. If you have questions or comments for Doc, please feel free to leave them in the chat, and we will relay them to Doc. So, Microsone.
Yes.
Cool. Tell me about it.
So this is the Microsone Discrete Audio Monitoring System. This is a completely new solution for what we call incognito listening, discrete audio monitoring. So this here is the Microsone. That is the world's smallest rechargeable Bluetooth earbud. This hides in the ear so that talent can receive audio without the camera being able to see that they've got something in their ear. This Microsone pairs with our control pack. So the control pack can send audio via Bluetooth to the Microsone. And the way this receives audio is from your existing transmitters. So any transmitter that you have that can send an analog signal, no matter the brand, can send to the control pack, which then relays it to the Microsone. So that gives you your long distance range to the control pack and your short distance range up to the talent's ear.
So you mentioned in terms of like any analog transmitter. So we're talking about Comtech, right? So you're down in, I'm doing a little cheat sheet off your back, but you're down in that 216 range.
Yeah, one of the cool things about control pack is it works off of VHF range from 174 to 217. So it can use Comtech, Electro VHF. It also does 470 to 608. So any transmitter from Electro, WisiCom, Sennheiser, anything that can output an analog signal in that range will send to the control pack.
It's basically like anything you got kicking around, you can add that as a long-range transmitter to go to this pack.
Exactly.
And then this pack, so what's the range between here and the earbuds?
So we're talking Bluetooth range between the control pack and the Microsone, typically between 10 and 20 feet. So talent can wear the control pack on their person, and that way they have control of their own volume via the knob, or this can just be on a desk nearby, somewhere in the room if it's within Bluetooth range of them.
And how is this being powered right now? Is that also rechargeable? Or
so this is powered off of 2 AA batteries. There's a button on the bottom and a battery door on the side. I have rechargeable AA's in here now, and there is a USB-C connector on the side that, when plugged in, can recharge the AA batteries internally, and shows a little charging indicator there. That USB-C can also just be used as a battery eliminator and power it without the need for batteries too. So you could power it off of a USB battery bank, or it can be plugged into a wall for permanent on installation. There's a lot of versatility with it.
And what's the battery life on, say 2 AA batteries?
So it will, battery life is being finalized as the firmware is being finalized. So I can't give a rough estimate on that just yet. I could tell you battery life of each Microsone and of the case. The battery for each Microsone lasts between 4 and 5 hours. And then the case can charge each Microsone about 4 times over.
Okay.
So, and you can be charging these on the go, just like the earbuds for your phone that you're used to.
Okay. So similar to AirPods and that kind of stuff. And then how many of these can you pair with one of the transmitters?
Each Microsone can pair individually to the control pack, and the control pack can store up to 2 pairings. So you can pair these individually, have 2 to be able to hot swap between the 2. Talent has one in their ear, the other one's charging. When they're done with this one, they can throw back on charge and move to the next one. But because these are Bluetooth, it also opens up an entire world of options too. These can pair with any Bluetooth transmitter, like a phone, for example. So you could pair it with Talent's phone, and then producer could call into their phone, and now you extensively have unlimited IFB range as long as they're within range of a cell phone tower. So for car-to-car shots or news hits where, back at the news desk, they're talking to the anchor.
And so that is done by pairing with the charging case.
Pairing is done as soon as you remove from the charging case. It is checking for a paired connection.
I see.
If it doesn't find the paired connection, it goes into pairing mode.
Okay.
And then you set your control pack or your phone into pairing mode to find it.
I see.
And once they're paired, they live together.
I see.
And then conversely, the control pack also has Bluetooth, so it can pair to any Bluetooth headphone. So for the director who wants to use their Bluetooth headphones with their IFB, they could have this as their IFB and be able to use their Beats or their AirPods or whatever as their own IFB headphone. Now they have a wireless link.
Okay. So if you were using, Comtech, for instance,
Yes.
right? That essentially could be a Comtech transceiver.
You got it.
Really interesting.
That's it.
I had somebody come up with that as an issue the other day.
Yep.
So cool. Okay.
Yeah, so it's there's a lot. I mean, the versatility is incredible, and I'm excited to see how far some of our users can take it and come up with creative solutions for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this has been a while in the making.
A long time coming. Yes.
And when can we expect it?
So pre-orders are being done with an Indiegogo campaign, Indiegogo pre-order campaign, which starts 1 month from today, May 24th. And then expected delivery is 4th quarter of this year.
Okay.
So when it hits retail, the entire system, the 2 Microsones, charging case, control pack, USB charger and cable, and the case will retail for $1,200 total when it hits retail. And pre-orders will be able to buy it for as low as $800 a system.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So a pretty incredible price for a lot of kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything we missed? Anything else we should know?
I mean, honestly, I could talk for another hour about all that this can do. The way it stores frequencies, the way you change frequencies and program it on the fly is pretty incredible, very simple. And you can store spare frequencies, and you can use it as a remote control for talent so they can listen to multiple transmitters and dial through. And we'll be putting out videos as we go along, showing off different modes of use for it.
So potential use, reality television shows, multiple bags.
Yeah.
Producers bring their own Bluetooth headphones.
Exactly.
And they just cycle through. That's
Exactly.
neat.
Yeah.
That has been missing from things for a little while.
Yeah.
I remember people used to do that with the ICOMs.
Sure.
This sounds like it's better. All right. We're going to open it up to questions and comments. Joey, what do you have for us?
Actually, no questions from the internet.
Very great job explaining. There are no questions from the internet.
Excellent.
Perfect. And so just one other thing. Tell us about your Product of the Year 2022 nomination.
Yes, I'm proud to say Microsone, despite just being announced this is up for Audio Product of the Year at the NAB show. So wish us luck, and hopefully at the end of the show we have some more news about it.
Okay,
cool. So it's pretty awesome.
Great. Well,
yeah.
Doc, you go. Sorry, you go.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. We look forward to seeing more about the Microsone. I know we've already got some stuff up on our website.
Yeah, for sure.
And if, the internet, if you guys have any questions, you can always email us at info@gothamsound.com. We'll be happy to get any specs for you or talk about any use case scenarios. And we will be live at NAB with more stuff soon. Oh, wait, we have a question.
Okay.
Go ahead, Joe. What is the question?
What version of Bluetooth does the pack use?
Yes, so the control pack uses Bluetooth 5.0, and it's on the aptX codec. That gives us the lowest latency in the smallest package possible.
Got it. Do you know what the delay is with that particular codec?
As we finalize the firmware, I'll have more specific numbers.
Okay.
Right now, it's looking roughly 1 or 2 frames of video.
Okay.
I have a question. I'm sorry if you covered this. simultaneous systems?
Please. So as long as control pack is set to the same frequency as your transmitter, you can have an unlimited number of systems running at any one time. So your one transmitter can send to multiple packs on the same frequency, or you could have discrete channels as long as you have multiple transmitters on different
So if I had like
frequencies.
6 hosts sitting, like being judges or whatever, I could have six of the same channels. Could I have 6 discrete channels?
Yeah, you could, as long as you have 6 transmitters sending different channels. Absolutely, and that's a common thing we have in talk shows and in reality TV. So to be able to send to different hosts, different talent, this is remarkably simple to dial in as well. There's no external devices needed for programming. There's no laptops needed. You can do it all in the field. So having discrete channels is very simple to do.
Great. All right, Joey, anything else?
One more. Will the transceiver
That was
be
Peter
sold
asking
separately?
questions before.
So everything will be able to purchase separately for servicing, but the kit will be sold complete as is. If demand changes that, you never say never to anything, but that's the plan.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see a scenario where, especially because it's pairing with other Bluetooth,
Sure.
if people want to go with this as IFBs,
Sure.
it may make sense to sell them separately. But
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Things to consider. All right, last chance. Joey, anything else?
Nope, we're all good.
All right. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
As always, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter. You can email us at info@gothamsound.com, and you can always go to, gothamsound.tv to watch this video and more. Stay tuned for live from NAB 2022.